In a quiet riverside village in Japan, there is a rule every child learns before they can swim. Never mock the river, never challenge what lives beneath it. The river looks peaceful during the day. Clear water, smooth stones, soft current. But at night, mist rolls across its surface like something breathing. Long ago, the elders said the river had a guardian, not a demon. Not exactly a monster, a Kappa. Most people know Kappa as tricksters. Water spirits, mischievous creatures that pull livestock into rivers or play cruel jokes on humans. But the old stories say something else too. They respect balance, and they punish cruelty. One evening, as the sun dipped below the mountains, a young girl walked home along the river path. She carried a small basket of herbs for her grandmother. The cicadas were loud. The sky burned orange. She never made it home. 3 men stepped out from behind the trees. They covered her mouth, tied her wrists, dragged her toward the water. No one heard her scream. They had an old wooden boat hidden between reeds. Rotten wood, rusted nails. It creaked as they pushed it into the river. The mist was already forming. The boat drifted deeper. The girl lay trembling at their feet. The river was too calm. No wind, no ripples. One of the men laughed. "Even the river doesn't care," he said. That was when the first ripple appeared. Small, circular, directly beneath the boat. One of them leaned over the edge, just a fish. But it wasn't. Under the water, something moved. Green skin, long webbed fingers, dark eyes reflecting what little light remained. The Kappa had been watching. The river suddenly shifted. The boat jerked violently to one side. "What was that?" one man shouted. Then the water erupted. The boat flipped. Cold rivers swallowed all 4 of them. The men thrashed wildly, choking and screaming. Something grabbed one by the ankle and yanked him down. Another felt fingers wrap around his wrist. They kicked and clawed at the water, but the current had changed. It wasn't drifting anymore. It was pulling. The girl sank too, struggling against the ropes binding her hands. Her lungs burned. Darkness closed in. Then she felt something different. Not claws, not violence. Arms. Strong, steady arms, lifting her upward. She broke the surface, coughing, gasping. The mist had grown thick. She was being guided, gently, toward the shore. Behind her, the river was chaos. The men managed to surface near the overturned boat. One of them spotted the creature. "It's that thing," he screamed. They lunged at it together in blind panic. They grabbed the Kappa. It hissed, struggling, its webbed hands slashing at the water. In terror rage, they forced its head under the surface. They pushed down with everything they had. The river froze. The current stopped. The mist thickened until the world felt unreal. The water beneath them turned darker. Heavier, too heavy. The men realized too late. They were no longer standing in water. They were sinking into it. The riverbed opened like soft mud. Their screams were cut short as the surface swallowed them whole. No splashes, no struggle, just silence. On the shore, the girl collapsed onto wet sand. Her hands were free. The ropes were gone. The mist slowly began to fade. She looked back at the river. For a brief second, she saw it, the shape standing waist deep in the water. Small, green, watching her. Then it disappeared beneath the surface. The river returned to normal. By morning, villagers found the girl alive, shaking but unharmed. There was no boat, no footprints leading away. Only one thing remained. Near the water's edge, pressed into the mud, was a single webbed handprint. The elders did not look surprised. They simply bowed toward the river, and one of them said quietly, "The river protects its own." To this day, the villagers still warn their children, respect the water, because not all monsters are evil. Some are guardians, and some rivers choose who leaves and who stays. If you believe that, subscribe and leave A in the comment.